Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I just thought I would do a quick energy update for whoever wants it, for whoever needs it. If you're here watching this, then likely there is a message here for you. I'd like to start the reading by welcoming anybody who's new to the channel and inviting you to stick around for a while, hit the like button and subscribe so that, you can combine your energy with the collectives and get some messages that you've been needing. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel and continuing to do so. It really means a lot to me. And if you would like a private reading, my contact information, as always, is in the description box down below, okay? So, and thank you to those of you who have purchased private readings from me. They are private and video recorded and sent to your email address. So you guys are awesome. I have quite a few regulars and repeat clients. So I really do like that. And you guys are the right balance. You are independent. You don't get codependent on the readings, but you do come back regularly when, you need to, or when something has changed in your life and you just need updates. And I appreciate you guys. So with all that being said, I'm going to use these cards and we're going to pull a general message from this, because this is a collective general reading for the community. So if there's something that you're wanting to know, about your love life or about a particular person, go ahead and think about them and I will shuffle. These cards shuffle really well. I like that. I do like these cards. Okay. Excuse me. All right, what do we got here? A quote from Patrice Kahn Colors. He loves me as is, which is a gift I wish for all of us to receive. The gift of being loved simply because of who you are, not in spite of it, not with condition, not loved in parts. So this is about being loved unconditionally for everything that you are, okay? So, wow. So some of you might be feeling that way, and others of you might be desiring this kind of a love from someone, and from your specific person, whoever you came to the reading for. And it also indicates that your person of interest is feeling this way toward you. He loves me as is, which is a gift I wish for all of us to receive, the gift of being loved simply because of who you are, not in spite of it, not with condition, not loved in parts. So the desire for being loved totally and completely. So it's a beautiful sentiment, guys. Claim that if that's what you're wanting to experience. But let's get into it. At the bottom of the deck, we have a quote from Bob Dylan. The song, "You're Gonna Make Me Lonesome When You Go. I could stay with you forever and never realize the time." So somebody is in love out there. Somebody who is watching has been struck by Cupid's arrow, has been bitten by the love bug. Somebody's in love out there, and I am going to look into that and see what all that means. Or somebody's in love with you, or this is the future. So let's look into it. shuffling my Art Deco Tarot. And thank you to those of you who will purchase this deck from me. You do have to go through me if you would like it. So go ahead and email me if this is something that you want. Yeah. And links for other decks that I use on this channel are down below in the description box as well. You can fast forward past the shuffling if you want to. As my regulars know, sometimes I do live shuffle, sometimes I do pre-shuffle. Lately I've been doing live shuffle. Excuse me. And that can take longer. Also, I have gotten a new device, and as soon as that comes, I think I'm going to be able to start doing three group readings again sometimes for the pick a card readings. So I know some people have been missing the third group, and maybe I can be able to do that, you know, for you guys again with my new device. So we'll see. All right, what is this? Let's look in this reading at hand here. Excuse me. All right, some of you are in the Hermit energy. You could be Virgo or have that strong in your chart. You could be very, very single or feeling that way. Got the King of Pentacles here. It's a very, very strong Virgo. We've got Virgo and Leo cusp. You could be dealing with someone like that. Don't have to be. Remember, energies can be interchangeable or vice versa in a general reading, so just apply it how it resonates. If it's confusing and it doesn't resonate, then that's okay. Check out a playlist link down below for a different reading, or just take the messages that are meant for you. It's interesting. Okay. So, ooh, we've got the, oh wow, the Ace of Swords. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So air sign energy and fire sign energy. Passion and thinking. So this person that's on your mind, because this is for those that have someone on their mind. And if not, then this is a future person. The Ace of Swords is saying that they have had clarity. They can see clearly now. The rain is gone. They can see all the obstacles in their way. Gone are the dark clouds that blinded me. It's going to be a bright, shiny day. So that's what I think it is. It's this feeling of this person thinking about going from kind of a stormy time in the relationship or time in their life, and realizing that, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. There's a bright, shiny day coming up with a new beginning. So this could be a very new person. If it's someone that you know, this person just feels very new. It's like regardless of how long you've known each other, they still feel like it's very new, or it's been a long time. So it would be like a completely new relationship. I've also got the Two of Wands underneath peeking out, and the Six of Cups. So it's like this energy of looking to the future, but feeling like something is missing. So I feel like some of you are, spending time soul searching, leaving behind what doesn't serve you, going towards what does serve you. Really just looking for that stroke of luck, a change for the better. And it looks like you've made progress, but there's still something missing. So maybe it's this person, or maybe it's this feeling of, something sweet that you had always thought that you would have, but that you don't have, or looking back at, something sweet, something to do with children as well, inner child or actual children. And this person having just a ton of desire and attraction, attraction for you and toward you. There are really solid feelings between the two of you. Like some of you, this could be your boss, somebody out there, and this is a specific message, so it obviously won't be for everybody, but a boss or a boss type figure, a pillar of the community. I'm hearing a stand-up guy or somebody that's kind of known and has a solid reputation, like well-known or something. They are really attracted to you, and you are just like, I'm not sure about this person. Like I'm attracted to them as well, but at the same time, I'm not sure this is where I want to, place all my apples, that kind of a thing. So somebody out there is feeling that. On the other hand, this person's feelings, they're not unsure, okay? With the Ace of Swords, it's like they are very clear on what they want, and they've had an epiphany, an aha moment, something here. Something has opened this person's eyes. It's very interesting. If this is someone you currently deal with in some way, they like the way that the two of you communicate. This person feels like they can be honest with you. Some of them have been pretty honest about the fact that they are attracted to you, or that they want to start something new with you. If not, could be coming in the future here. Especially if this is someone from the past. But either way, it's like you have opened their eyes to something, and I feel like it has to do with a conversation or the way you communicate with them. Because you are a deep and thoughtful person. You're a deep and thoughtful person. Something you said to this person has impacted them. I feel like communication and being able to express themselves like openly and clearly is important to this person, and they're looking to you like they're comfortable doing that. As you can see, he's laid back a bit. He's comfortable being very direct with you, especially regarding what he's passionate about, his projects, what he's working on, what he wants to start, what he's doing, what he's thinking about. Yeah. So regardless of who this person is, they feel like, the pasture is going to be greener with you. And they've just had an aha moment. Like you have opened their eyes. Something has happened to shift their energy and open their eyes towards you, where they're seeing like where you're a great person, where you're great for them, where this connection is positive. That's very interesting. I do want to dig more into that King of Pentacles. Let's see. Trying to decide if there's a different deck I want to use. Yeah, let me get you a different deck here. This is a little tougher to shuffle, guys. Bear with me. Maybe with my new device, I'll be able to fast forward through the shuffling. Some people mind, some people don't. I mean, there are just some really sweet feelings from this person toward you. And what's kind of throwing me is the fact that this is newer energy with two, with two aces coming out in the reading. But yet this person and the energy between the two of you is really that of love. So it does feel like it's a soulmate or somebody that is from your past or somebody that you have a history with. And we did get this card, which is very deep and loving about how he loves her. And it's like, you know that this person loves you. Maybe you're the one holding back. Maybe you're the one unsure, like I said, not wanting to put all your eggs in this basket. I mean, maybe you are sure, but there's something that's giving you pause, something that you have to think about or do, some path that you need to travel first, some investments that you need to make outside of this relationship first. But there definitely does feel like a lot of love here between the two of you, regardless of how long you guys have been together. Regardless of how long you've known this person. This person has a very loving and protective energy. And I think the cards just really tell the story. This person is kind of leaning in toward you, or just feeling like very relaxed and just generally, calm and good toward you. The one pulling back a little bit is her. She could be being coy a little bit, maybe playing a little hard to get, but I don't feel like it's a game. I feel like there is some apprehension. This would be somebody that would show you their love through actions more than words. And I'm getting that this person is thinking about taking action and what that looks like. If they haven't already told you how they feel or showed you how they feel, they're thinking about how they're going to do that or how they're going to start doing that. But this is not somebody that rushes to make a decision. Some of you maybe have known this person for years, but not all of you. But I'm just saying, this person takes their time to make a decision. And if you guys are together in a relationship, it's a happy relationship, but there's a lot of thinking going on for some reason. Yeah, either way, this person really cares about you, has a protective energy, toward you. There is a sense of commitment that they have toward you. Even if this is somebody from the past or an ex, they still feel committed toward you in some way. So it's a good sign regardless, and it's mutual energy, so it's like you both feel this way toward one another. But I do want to clarify Mr. King of Pentacles real quick. And I keep seeing the Five of Cups here, so that makes me feel like a bid was lost. In other words, somebody took a chance and it didn't work, or somebody was deflated, had their bubble burst a bit. But they're taking it more, they're taking it to heart more than they need to. If that's your message, don't take it. But somebody's taking it to heart more than they need to. Because there's still hope. And there are still mutual feelings here. These two. Got Ace of Swords again. Strong air sign energy, strong physical attraction, a lot of thinking going on. This is a very powerful person that's used to getting their way, used to winning. Hermit again. Okay. So I'm sorry. A lot of my viewers are going through some heartache. They're in separation from this person. This person has broken their heart, or maybe you're running from heartbreak. But we can't deny with the Three of Swords and the Hermit here that something is going on. Third-party situations coming through strong. Could be that this person felt a little too comfortable to express themselves honestly and truthfully toward you. And maybe they were a little too blunt and they said something that sort of made you doubt that this was the right path for you, or made you feel that something is missing. But either way, we can't deny, you know, that there is something going on here. Some sort of wobble in the vibration, some sort of split or rift in the connection, especially on the side of the viewer. Now, this can be flip-flopped or vice versa. So, for example, if you are here for somebody with the Hermit energy, and this sounds more like your person, then just know that this Three of Swords is more on their end, but it does feel like, the way that I've said it, for a lot of you, that, you know, this is your energy. Let's get the outcome. What's going to happen? What does the viewer need to know? What is the future of this connection? High Priestess. Excuse me. Okay. So that's Piscean energy. Scorpio energy. Winona Ryder is a Scorpio as well. Then Two of Wands is Mars and Aries. Could be a bit of a power struggle. Got Mercury and Sagittarius as well. Yeah, Mercury and Sagittarius is somebody that like Mercury is ruled by Gemini. Sagittarius is opposite sign, so it's in detriment, which means it's a little more difficult sometimes with people with Mercury and Sagittarius, and myself included. We get ahead of ourselves, we blurt things out, and we say things that can be taken the wrong way. It's that blunt energy that I was talking about earlier. It feels like it was more on the side of your person, that someone was blunt and something verbally or was taken the wrong way. Sometimes it's about somebody that talks over everybody else or just talks really fast, which I can do that as well, but not today. But what I'm not crazy about with the High Priestess is that it is a card of, you know, you're not meant to know all the answers now. It's meant to remain a mystery. It's like the Magic 8-Ball equivalent of ask again later. So that's no fun. But I do get somebody is playing it cool. Maybe it's both of you. You know, just these two and that whole picture that those two cards create. It feels like somebody is playing it cool, playing a bit hard to get, or holding their cards close to their chest. Maybe you really don't know where you stand with this person, but they feel like they've had a breakthrough. They have had clarity. Maybe you don't, because you're still in soul search energy. You're watching this reading, trying to learn something or validate something or get clarity. So you can expect this person to be much more clear with you and most likely to communicate with you as well. That should help in the clarity department, I think. The guidance I'm getting too, somebody really is playing hard to get, and I'm not sure who this is. Could be somebody with strong fire in their chart. I'm getting like an earth sign with fire. So like an earth sun, a fire moon, or vice versa, something like that. But the guidance coming through anyways, for whoever's playing hard to get, they can't keep that up forever. It's like they're playing that way to get communication, to catch somebody's interest or something, to have somebody eating out of their hand or anything like that. And that will work, but temporarily, okay? Because people have to be themselves, and true emotional intimacy means getting messy, revealing your vulnerabilities, you know. So people can't keep up that kind of thing forever. And this also is talking about somebody having an inappropriate crush, like on a married boss, or maybe you're married and you're crushing on someone else who's married or married to, or there's something inappropriate here. Now, again, this is not for everyone, but I always tell the truth on my channel, so somebody needs to hear this or it wouldn't come through. It could be your professor, it could be, I'm hearing your friend's dad, your friend's dad. Okay. For some of you it is a friend or acquaintance's ex-husband. Okay. And it could just be as simple as somebody is emotionally unavailable, but they have a crush on them because, you know, people tend to be attracted to emotionally unavailable people because there's safety in that. You know, you have somebody could have an intimacy issue, and if you're attracted to somebody that also has an intimacy issue or is emotionally unavailable, then you don't have to ever worry about getting into the messy throes of a real relationship, even if you think that, you know, you want that. That's just, you know, another thing coming through. I'm getting Mr. Big vibes. You know, Carrie and Mr. Big from Sex and the City. And this is Piscean energy. So, and I believe the character, or the man that Mr. Big's character is based on, was a Pisces. Gotta watch out for them Pisces. I dated a Pisces once, and I told the woman who got me into the tarot card, she was a reader herself, but she was a psychic tarot reader, and I told her that I'm seeing a Pisces, and she's like, "Oh, you're dead." Speak of blunt, and you know, maybe she had her Mercury in Sagittarius too. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you're wrong. No, she was not a fan of the relationship, but I just think it's funny. Anyway, it was okay, but Mr. Big vibes. That's where I was going with this. So if, you know, this is really just asking you to look at the possibility that you might have some intimacy issues if this is resonating with you. Because if the object of your, and I feel like this is talking about your person. Some of you are, this is how your person is seeing you, as having intimacy issues, and that you're an emotional wall, and you know, they can just throw themselves against that wall with passion and desire and longing because that feels good, but without ever having to worry that it will be, you know, reciprocated in full measure because somebody's unavailable or emotionally unavailable. And others of you, this is kind of a situation of courtly love. It's much more romantic than that. Some of you have heard me talk about on my channel about courtly love in the Middle Ages, how to give inspiration to the knights when they would go to battle, and knights couldn't settle down and get married because they were needed by their king and by their country, so they couldn't do that. But what they were allowed to do was have like non-sexual relationships with the married ladies of the court, and that was what gave them inspiration. You know, Guinevere and Lancelot. Someone to look forward to, someone to correspond with, to be friends with, you know, but one was not available. So it was really like super duper over the top romantic, but it was because of that whole, you know, longingness that comes from absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. So that's coming through here as well. Somebody could resonate with that. If there is somebody watching who's in a relationship with this person, things could have cooled off a lot in the bedroom, but we can see that this person has a lot of desire for you. So it does look like something is going on this end, whoever this is representing, on this side of the table. That for those that resonate with that particular storyline or that narrative, since so many people watch, I'm talking about different narratives. For that narrative, somebody, some viewer is a little cold and this person desires them a lot. But you're kind of checked out or whatever. But anyway, I hate to leave you guys on the High Priestess, since this is basically a stop, go no further, you're not meant to know card in the outcome. And it's saying basically when you sense movement, you can get another reading about the situation. Which, didn't I say that opening up, that I appreciated my return clients so much, because they tend to be people who understand that you're not meant to use readings as a crutch to where you're asking the same question every other day, over and over again. But instead they just wait to come back and get a reading after, there's been a shift in the energy, like something different, something has happened, or so there's been a change in the connection. Well, that's what this is saying. It's saying it's not time to do the hopeful dance of, shuffling and rereading and watching different readings. It's time to just kind of not worry and set this aside, and it's temporary, and you can ask again when there's been a shift. And it looks like there will be a shift because this person's having an epiphany. They have this strong desire, for you, towards you. There is love between the two of you. For many of you, this person is in love with you, and likely you feel the same way, or you understand that this person is in love with you, that this is someone with whom, if only you guys could get past whatever this rift is in the connection, that you could have it all with somebody that's going to be protective and tender and loving you, for all your parts, good and bad. If the reading is resonating, please hit that like button and subscribe. It is free to do so, and it does help others find the reading. So I appreciate that. And if you would like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. So what would this person say to the viewer if they had no filter? Oops, come back. Explosions of cards. So we're going to stop shuffling and we're just going to pull this one's poking out. I need to consider the facts objectively so everyone's treated fairly. So it does feel like there is some sort of outside interference, regardless of how that shows up, what that means. There is something that is making this person have to consider the facts objectively so everyone's treated fairly. Justice energy. So that's the Libra energy, Libra and stuff. So there's that. For some of you, I feel like this is past tense. This person has already had an epiphany about this. They've already made their decision. If there's been a legal situation, it looks like this person has won or will win. Let's see. Especially related to a third party, if that's resonating for people, which I'm sure it is because it came out. But what else would this person say if they had no filter? We're developing an amazing emotional connection, and I'm so into you. So for others of you, this person does feel like it's solid, that your emotional connection is there. They certainly love you. And whoever this person is, they made it very clear that they're in love with you, or they love all of you, or they feel loved by you, and that you love all of them. So it's not for everybody that there is a lack of an emotional connection, at least on one person's end. They feel like there's a strong emotional connection, and that if not, if it's early stages, this is just a number 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, then they feel like it is developing. It's like in the process of developing, and they're so into you. that you really touch their heart and you're in their heart, with that green representing the heart chakra. It's also representing supportiveness, coming into union, the need for patience, and the need to balance extremes. I think this person feels a whole lot. They feel very excited toward you, whether they show it or not, you know. They're pretty grounded, or they're coming across grounded with that energy. Pretty stable, pretty supportive. What else would this person say? Ever since I met you, my life's transformed for the better. Thank you. So giving you gratitude. Like maybe this person has gone through a very difficult breakup or divorce, and then they met you, and or these things are happening around the same time. They see with you the possibility for a new beginning. They can see clearly now, you know, and I feel like you've said something to help give them clarity, or to see things in such a way that's helping them so they can see more clearly, and they feel like you have helped them to change. And they're giving you credit for that, especially after some sort of an upheaval and an ending and then a new beginning. So they're completing some sort of a cycle, and they're crediting you for helping that change that needed to happen. Pull a note or two from my notes from your beloved deck. And I'm going to get you a song as well. And then I'll wrap up the reading. For everyone who is watching, please, what would their person say if they had no filter? I'm sorry, I got carried away and I couldn't help myself. I'm hearing the landslide bring me down. Okay. Fleetwood Mac, it's a song, it's a lyric. The landslide brought me down. So it was like something that happened that was like a force of nature. And whenever we see tower energy, or in this case death energy and tower, kind of feels like tower energy, we know that it is something that happened that's outside of our control. Something that was meant, quote unquote, meant to happen, something that was a consequence, or karma, or the universe imposing upon us something here. So take that how that resonates. It may make sense to you what this person is sorry for, and they are saying that they are sorry. Okay. One more from this deck, Spirit. I'm ready to take responsibility. Give me another chance. So this is just saying, I love the sound of your voice. It's so comforting. So somebody could have healing codes in their voice too. But this is this person taking responsibility, or wanting to take responsibility for whatever they did wrong here. Okay. Wanting another chance for those that this is somebody that you're in separation from, whatever that Three of Swords that came out earlier is referring to, that's got you in hermit energy. This person is saying that they want another chance and they're ready to take responsibility, okay? So it's up to you if you want to give them that other chance, but that's what's coming out. card here. What else does the viewer need to know before we wrap it up? Temperance. You two may be very different, but you just might end up together, is what this is saying, okay? And we've got the star at the bottom of the deck, and there's the tower that I was talking about before. Some sort of bad behavior, perhaps by your divine masculine, that troubled the connection, that created confusion and illusion to the Empress, the divine feminine, with whom he has a loving soulmate relationship. What happened was meant to happen, or a result of karma. What goes up must come down, Wheel of Fortune. Karmic justice, perhaps resulting in an ending, or just a big pause. The pause button being pushed for the sake of spiritual lessons. Related to individual journeys that needed to be handled. Karmic debts to be repaid, things of that nature. But maybe it took, you know, the weight of the world being on this person's shoulders for them to open their eyes to see you, to really see you, or to have this epiphany. But there, like I said before, and it's being validated with the star, there is hope for the connection. Sagittarius and Aquarius energy here. It's like there has been a pause button press because things needed to be worked through. So maybe that's why the relationship's in stagnation, or part of the reason why. Okay, so it's looking pretty good in that sense. So let me get you a song, and then that will be your guys' reading, I think. I think I've given you some advice kind of interwoven throughout the reading as the advice popped up, as it came through. I really feel like you guys don't have anything to worry about, regardless of what choice you make and how this plays out for the majority of you watching. It's like peace after struggle. I think a lot of you have found your peace, regardless if this person hurt you. Or you will find your peace. And then I'm hearing the greatest love of all is loving yourself. So, okay. That's, you know, that's a gift to receive from somebody. And this person does love you regardless of how things turn out. There has been love, and love is never wasted. Let's get a song for the viewer. What does the viewer need to know or need to hear, please, Spirit, for those watching regarding this reading, regarding their situation? Maybe nothing today, huh? No, right here. Knight of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. We'll take him too. See, and then we've got underneath him the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you are just not sure if you want to be this person's queen. Or not sure anymore. Yeah. If this person did you wrong, or if you're just not into this person in the same way, or whatever. You're not sure. And then we've got the Queen of Wands here. Possible third-party situation, or I feel more that it is to do with, like, the song that's associated with Queen of Wands is Aretha Franklin's Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. Like, I am your queen and I know it, but you need to respect me, and I'm not respected, so I am not sticking around, or I'm not being your match or your mate, or I'm not doing this with you, kind of thing. For some, like, but the main ones that came out here are the Knight of Cups, and that's Pisces and Aquarius energy, and then the King of Cups again is a Virgo and Leo. Could be any sign, but I like to say the signs for myself, and others like to hear it too. So Knight of Cups is Smooth Operator by Sade. And I keep laughing because I realized recently that my North Node is in Knight of Cups. North Node is what you're developing toward, what you're becoming, lessons that you're learning. And in my book of destiny, I'm on the path of awareness. So my North Node is on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio. And this is Libra and Scorpio. So I'm a smooth operator, I guess. Or I'm meant to embody more of those traits. I have been accused of being smooth, though, before. Especially in love. And I'm like, I was? Cool. I didn't think that wasn't my intention, but I just got it like that. Anyways, silliness aside, I love the song. But this is something that you might need to hear. Am I picking up on this person being a smooth operator? They're coming across in the King of Pentacles energy. Maybe they were that way in the past. Maybe you were worried that they're going to be that way again, or you're worried about that. Maybe you're involved with someone like that. There could be any number of scenarios for which that would apply. Maybe you're the smooth operator, but I'll let you decide. And then the King of Coins in this deck is Neil Diamond, and he is Hell Yeah, I believe is the name of that song. Yeah, Hell Yeah. So it's about overcoming struggles and strife, coming out victorious. It's about achievement and you know, the comfort and the luxury that comes with that. It's really about celebrating getting what you want, and that is a mature and stable relationship. And maybe this person didn't know that's what they wanted or what they could have with you before, but they're coming across as having some sort of an epiphany and understanding that with you they can have that. That is, if you will have them and give them another chance, or have them at all. Maybe this is new and you're not sure about this person, or you're distracted by someone else. So I'll let you guys sit with that and take the messages that resonate for you and forget the ones that don't. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. As always, the best way to look into your particular specific situation is to get a private reading. So contact me. My contact information is down below. And smash that like button. And I will talk to you guys next time.